Christoph, wake up.
What is it, Joe? You're supposed to wake me up in like a scaring way. You're supposed to wake me up in like a booga 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 way, like not in a Christoph, wake up. I am the wake up robot.
I know. I'm sorry.
That shit was terrible, bro.
Let's do it again.
Give it another take. Give it another take. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Places.
Christoph, wake up.
Christ.
I was gonna touch your dick, and then the last minute, I didn't.
You would want to
All
touch
right,
my
that's
dick, you
enough,
freaking
that's
GAYBOWY.
I really had to spell that one out.
Gay boy. You gay boy.
Bro, yeah, we should open up every podcast with a skit. You know.
Okay.
That was our first skit.
That was a great skit. That was a really good skit, man. So good, dude.
Yeah,
wow,
you were
that's
sleeping
awesome.
and I woke you up. Next one should be you're sleeping and I put my dick in your mouth.
No, what if you're sleeping and I put my dick in your mouth?
We could switch off every episode.
Everyone's like, guys, you need to think of a different skit.
It's getting stale.
They were like, okay.
All right, next one we'll put his dick in my ass.
Yeah. That sounds awesome, dude. Dude, you are totally blacked out, dude. Everything except your skin is
I was
black.
just at a funeral.
You were at a funeral?
No.
Of what? Your swag? Your swag
Honestly,
died?
yeah, my swag did die a little bit over the.
My swag died.
My swag is not what it once was. I honestly miss having cancer a little bit, where I felt like
I don't miss you having cancer.
but I just felt like a fucking swag lord through most of that. Like a fucking swag emperor.
I had so much attention on me. Everybody was
everybody was so sad.
I wasn't sad.
No, it's not sad, but there's a little bit of sympathy.
Okay,
from,
look, I wasn't. Pretend you didn't have cancer, and you just now found out you had cancer, like just now, and you're telling me you went to the doctor. Hold on, you telling me you went to the doctor, there's something wrong, and that you have cancer. Okay, go.
Christoph,
yeah.
I just got back from the doctor, and it's ball cancer. Like I had ball cancer. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, like on your testicle or something.
Yeah, like I told you it was big, and I just checked it
Yeah.
out. They did like an ultrasound. It was
Okay.
I gotta get it removed.
Are you gonna die?
Probably not.
Okay, then why did I don't care.
Well, it's I might have to do chemo.
Are you still going on? Are we still talking about this? Dude?
I just think,
bro, it's
like,
literally Easter.
I mean, I haven't really had time to process it.
Don't process it on your own, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Well, do you think maybe like if you were in my shoes,
Hold on,
like
I
you would
want to do it
want
again.
somebody to listen
That wasn't
to?
a good take. I want to do it again. Go again from the top.
Christoph, I have ball cancer.
Oh my God, who cares? How was that? Was that better?
That was good. Yeah. End scene.
And scene. Thank you. That's skit number 2.
Yeah, let's do
We're just a bunch of skitters,
We're
dude.
a bunch of Skittles, dude.
That should have been the name of the podcast. Taste the rainbow. Welcome to the Skittles Hour, dude.
That was funny. Skittles have been like recalled, right? Like
yeah,
Skittles.
because they have like HIV in them or something. I don't know what they have.
Well, it was because me and Ian we looked at each other. We're like, we just ate Skittles. One of us turns into a pile of Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, no.
What is it? It gives you cancer. Skittles give you.
That's it. That's why. That's why I had cancer.
You should have stopped dipping your balls in Skittles.
Yeah,
dude.
in the microwave.
Yeah,
You would my balls and Skittles.
And be like, "Look, now my balls are gay."
I'm actually surprised I didn't die
Of Skittles?
of ball. Yeah, of
What
sticking my dick
why
and
were
balls in
Skittles
the microwave.
recalled?
I don't know. Is it worth figuring? Is it worth finding out?
Yeah,
I think
see,
HIV
Skittles
in it is probably
funnier than
close
what
enough.
the reality. Skittles recall. California health officials are spreading the word about a national recall involving popular Skittles, Starburst, and Lifesavers, dude. The
Whoa.
sweet treats are being recalled because of the potential for thin metal strands embedded in
Wait, thin metal is in the Skittles?
There's just little bits of metal in them. That's so funny, dude.
Why is that? I've been eating Skittles my whole fucking life. Why is that?
That what gives them their signature tang.
Yeah, dude.
Is that they have little strips of metal inside
See, I was
of
going to
them.
look up. I had an article that I've been reading, which I thought was very funny. We were curious about what the world's smallest penis was.
Yeah. What was it? Just a picture of you?
Nope.
Going like this?
It's not. Stop.
It's
don't say
totally
that.
you, dude.
Well, it says the world record. I don't know if it says the size, but it's a Miami man. And
Yeah.
it's his penis is 1/16 of an inch.
No way,
Yeah,
dude.
the
Is he like
smallest for a
2
fully
feet
grown
tall?
adult male. No, I don't know what he looks like, but the quote is I found very funny in this Empire News article. For a long time, I was very embarrassed by my penis, but now I pretty much go with it, said Carson. I'm 29 now, and I've had girls who have just come up to me after they found out about it and said, just had to try it out. So I can't even tell you how many women I've been with because of it. Fucking curious girls.
1/16 of an inch?
Yeah, dude, he's getting pussy from it.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's like a, I don't, yeah,
Dude,
it's
you
tiny.
couldn't even, it would be
It's
like,
tiny.
yeah, it would be like, oh, I'm having sex, and you just put a pencil through a doorway.
I
Like,
don't
it
know
doesn't
if he can
even.
put his penis in another girl. There's no way.
He can't even get jacked off.
He can eat their pussies though. And kiss them.
Oh, so much fun.
For a long time, it got so bad, the teasing, that I thought I might be a girl too. The guys would laugh at me and tell me I looked like I had a big clit. And they are right. It totally does. But it's okay because a lot of those guys died since high school.
This guy's awesome.
Heroin is a hell of a drug, and I'm climbing the ranks at a Fortune 500 company. So, hey, you win some, you lose some, right? What a great perspective.
What an incredible perspective.
You
That
should do a
sounds
TED
fake,
Talk.
dude.
No, it was Empire
Did you read that
News,
on The
dude.
Onion?
No, it's Empire. I don't know. That could be like a satirical website.
Yeah, is it?
I don't know. But
That's a funny one.
yeah, I
of,
like his perspective on life.
Yeah. You could learn a lot from him about
Yeah.
how to deal with having a small cock.
No, how to deal with having a too big penis. Actually, you have a small cock.
Do you think anyone with a stutter has a big penis?
Yeah. That dude who won the Golden Buzzer?
Drew Lynch?
Yeah.
You think he's got a rockin' hog?
Probably.
He's like, look at my big penis.
Dude, when I saw that,
What if this whole act was about how he had a huge cock and he never even mentioned
I
the
would
stutter?
love it if he went on America's Got Talent and they do his whole sob story and he's like, a black guy walks into a bar.
Yeah. He's like,
And he goes,
I've
no,
been-
no, 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 no.
It's just red X, red X, red X.
No, Golden Buzzer.
We have one guy does golden buzzer.
Yeah. That exposed just how lame America's Got Talent is to me, is him winning.
Yeah.
Because this act just, it was, I mean, he told like, it took him like 3 minutes to do one joke.
Well, it's really easy to be a stuttering comedian because you can just write 1 minute and you have an hour.
Yeah. And, well, it's like, nobody there probably thought he was that funny. They just felt bad for the guy.
I don't know, dude. I've never watched him. I'm not going to talk shit about him.
You've seen the Golden Buzzer video.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I just know he won. I've seen him on like random videos, and I don't know. I know who he is, but
Well,
I
that's
don't
the
watch.
hill I'm dying on. This fucking guy sucks. No, he doesn't
cares?
suck. He doesn't suck. He's just America's Got Talent. You know how it works.
Yeah, it's just a sob story.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But
it's really
before
dumb.
I feel like I thought there was some legitimacy to it. Like, yeah, the most talented person. That's what the whole show's about. And
No.
then, yeah, it's not.
No,
that.
of course not. It's the most entertaining thing to put on a talent show,
Yeah,
which is fine.
it's like
You
Kill
know.
Tony.
I don't know. There's some cool stuff from America's Got Talent, but it all kind of stinks.
No, there's great stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, it has to fill in that sort of like a, you know, entertainment mold of
Yes.
like, oh, you're a little bit goth. How about you wear like white face paint and like fucking, you know.
Yeah.
That was like one story I
Right.
heard but whatever.
No, if you do something like somewhat unique, you just lean into it.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, you went to a bachelor party. You want to talk about that?
Sure. I went to Miami.
Yeah, you went clubbing.
Went to one club.
Bachelor party.
Yeah. And I did a little.
It was a raging success.
I did.
What's the deal with talking about drugs on podcasts?
I
You
did
worry about that?
cocaine.
You did. Just deeper into the microphone. I did ketamine.
No, just coke. I did a little bit of coke.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's the best.
No,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
awesome.
I really enjoy it too.
I really like it.
But it's not. It's you do it every now and then, and it's like a treat, you know.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's like
has
dessert.
it, and you're like, dude, come on, please, 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 please,
You're
give
like,
it to
I'll
me.
suck your cock. I will suck your cock.
He's like, I was just gonna give it to you, but
Yeah, but
he's
I'm
like,
still.
I'm sucking your
I'm
dick."
sucking your cock. Whether you like it or not, I'm sucking you off.
I found doing it to be a very overrated thing because you
Yeah.
watch these movies and it's like mountains of coke and somebody's sniffing like fucking like a vacuum cleaner, like Kirby,
Yeah.
just like sucking all this coke and going crazy. But it's really
Right.
just like, you know, you only have a little bit if you know, and then
Well, because you're a broke ass little bitch.
Well, I mean,
we had
It's just
Enough for everybody.
Yeah. Well, you know
'Cause
what I
you're a
mean. You
broke
do
bitch.
it, and you're like, I kind of feel something. I feel a little bit wired up.
I
But-
mean, it also depends on the quality. I've had such ranging quality. Like I've done a bump and been like, I barely notice this. I've also done a bump and be like, I'm tweaking my little
yeah,
brains
you're like,
out.
I am God.
Yeah. So it depends on like the quality of it. The stuff we had this weekend was like decent.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't like. I feel like I've had better Coke, but I've had way worse Coke too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was fun though. I did like 3 bumps over the course of a couple hours. I wasn't going wild, and I just had some beers, dude. I was raving out. It was fun.
You get fucked up.
No, I didn't get too fucked up.
Damn.
I didn't. I like the thing about
I just
Coke
want
is
to
that.
see you really trashed. I feel
Well,
like
the
I've
thing
known
about
you
Coke
for like
is that
4
it
years.
makes you not trashed. Like
Oh,
if
I
you're
guess.
like the stimulant effects wear off the alcohol.
I just thought of it as like a combination. It's like, yeah, I'll do this and that, and I'll
No, it doesn't.
up here.
It doesn't really double up. What it does is like the euphoria of being drunk
Mm-hmm.
is still kind of there, but you don't get that sloppy like can't talk, can't walk,
Yeah.
gonna pass out feeling.
When was the last time you were really drunk? Was it the boat?
What?
The boat?
The boat, I was pretty drunk, but I wasn't like hammered.
But you were slurring, right? You were gonna skate like, "Hey, sugar, what's
Skate, fucking stupid
you fucking
bitch.
You poopy." You're talking to a fish. You just caught. You're just like, Christoph, I'm over here.
I'm like,
You're just making you put your dick in the fish's mouth.
like, oh, skate. You feel
Yeah,
so good.
she's like she's like sleeping. You're like, Skate, I love you. She's like, I love you too. Christoph. You're just
fish.
fucking a fish in your sleep.
I wake up the next morning. I go, who put this fish on my
Yeah.
cock?
Yeah, you're just like, I think that was the best sex I've ever had. She's like, Christoph, what are you talking about?
We didn't have sex yesterday. What?
Then who did I put my dick in? You
Yeah, I
remember?
made you come. You went glub 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 glub
Yeah,
glub.
well, the
glub.
fish is in bed with you on one of the pillows, just giving you kind of like loving eyes. Being like, so, what are we doing this again?
I'm like, get out of here, fish.
Yeah.
It's like fine.
That's in The Boys. There's a character called the Deep that's like Aquaman.
And he fucks fish.
He loves to fuck fish, and he's got like a girlfriend, and he's just like, listen, I want to introduce like a new partner.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's experiment. And she's like, okay, sure. And he brings out like an octopus. He's like, this is Julia.
That's a great bit.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty funny character. He's
Yeah.
also like a fucking molester, but
Me too.
Everybody
I mean,
in the
no,
show
that's
is-
not. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Oh, I
No, I'm not.
suppose.
I'm not. I'm not.
yeah.
I'm
But no, I want to see you get fucking hammered, dude. And then hear you complain about it the next day.
I'm trying to think of when the next time I'll really get hammered is.
Let's fucking do it together, bro. Let's go to let's get hammered at
No.
fucking Black Midi, bro.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's get fucking
Wait, no, I'm
wrecked.
not. No, I'm not gonna do that
Oh.
because we have the show the next day. September 17th, Austin,
September 17th.
East
Austin,
End Comedy
Texas.
Club. It's up on Eventbrite right now.
Hell yeah, brother. We got that out of the way.
And
anyway, back to fucking fish.
August 23rd in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I gotta send that guy my headshots.
No, he already made something with your Instagram.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, he already made the thing. I'm gonna share it soon.
Yeah.
But I don't like to. I'm gonna put it on my story a lot and then make a post closer to the day because I
Mhm.
feel like it's got to be like they see the post, they buy the ticket.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's gonna buy a ticket for August 23rd today?
I'll do whatever it is you're doing.
Okay.
I'll share your story on my story.
There you go,
Whatever.
baby. There you go.
Yeah.
Um,
fun.
Do you have friends down there that will go? You think?
For Lauderdale?
Yeah,
Yeah, actually. I could probably invite a bunch
bro.
of
Invite some homies, dude.
people. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Invite some homies,
I will.
dude. If we sell out, I'll make a lot of money. Cause it's a ticket. I get all the ticket sales.
Dude.
So tell all your friends because I want to make money. We don't have to sell that, but the ticket deal is sweet, dude. This guy's the man.
Yeah,
Shouts out to him,
I'm just
dude.
looking forward to having fun, you know?
Bro, it's about money.
Yeah.
Comedy's about money.
I just like so rarely get paid for comedy that when I do, I'm just like, I'm a fucking rich.
Yeah.
I'm a rich minion, bro.
You're rich. You're a rich what?
Yeah, I'm a rich narwhal.
Minion.
Yeah, I'm a rich minion, dude. I'm a
Yeah.
Minions in Paris. I'm gonna just say replace that
Yeah, with
with
minions.
minions. Yeah.
Minions in Paris. That is definitely the episode title. This is Minions in Paris, dude.
Yeah, Minions theme.
What if it was like,
Yeah.
people?
I gotta learn minion speak, so I just whip that out whenever.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude.
But no, yeah, like if I get paid, like the other day I got like $50 from driving out and doing it, and I was like, dude, rich, dude. I have $1 million. Like I was
Yeah.
like, whatever I'm spending this on is not real. This
Yeah.
is comedy money. It's
Yeah.
but basically Monopoly money.
Yeah. It changes when you like make more money doing it, and like, you know, for me it's basically my job, so it's a little more important that I make as much money as I can. But I remember that feeling of just starting comedy. I remember getting $10 for my first.
Taking a picture of it, be like, dude.
I still have it.
Well, really?
Yeah.
You're like Mr. Krabs, this first dollar.
I'm 100%. You know what I did too? It was 2 5s. I spent one of the 5s. I don't remember what I think.
Like
I got like
McDonald's.
chicken nuggets on the way home or something.
Yeah.
But I still have that 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I wrote on it first comedy money. And it's in my
that's
drawer.
Cute. It'd be funny if that ended up getting lost and like spent.
Yeah.
And somebody else finds it and it says first comedy money,
Yeah.
and they're just like, this is gay.
No, they wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
They'd go, I need to
Whoever
find
wrote
whose
this
this is
is
because this is
fucking
clearly very sentimental.
Yeah.
And it matters.
What if you found $5 that was like first comedy money and it turned out to be like Louis C.K.'s or something?
That'd be
You had
sick.
No idea. That'd
I
be
would
lit.
love that. I forgot what I was going to say.
Something about comedy and money and
I don't know.
your dreams coming true.
Having swag, being dripped out.
And not having any.
You look like the guy from that song that's like, you only get what you give. Don't suck cock. You're gay and you are gay. You're so gay.
I don't know.
My name is JeanJax.
Did you write that? About yourself?
No, I said I said my name is JeanJax, you idiot.
No, silly. That's your parody of the song.
Actually, I did write it, and it's about you.
No.
My friend's gay.
I
His
just kinda
name is
sweet that you
Joe,
wrote a
and
song
he's
about me.
gay. He's so gay. He has sex with boys. He loves to suck on big cock. Suck big cock. He's gay, and his name is Joe. Don't choke on this big old fat guy's toe. Whoa. Joe likes to fuck kids. He's a gay pedophile. He'll suck off a tiny baby child.
Did you get it out of your system? Yeah. Is this why we do this? Is this a?
Sucking cock inside a mansion. There's a breakdown part. That's like that.
I wish I knew the song.
You don't know the song? You only get what you give.
No.
It's like, don't give up. You got the music in you. Don't. You're gonna
before
pull
my time, you
through. Joe is really.
No.
All
This
right.
is a great podcast. Though.
This is an awesome podcast.
I am just looking back to when we first started doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago or whatever,
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And just this was your plan, is just to call me gay
Look,
on
no.
a public setting.
Look, if you have a podcast and you're not calling your friend gay, then do you really even have a
I
podcast,
know.
dude?
Well, that's what I was thinking about. I was like breaking down to Bobby earlier today about like really what. And this
Come on,
is why you
say
make
your
the big
piece.
bucks.
Go ahead. What's your part of the podcast?
Oh, you said you were tired before we got started. You were
Bro,
like,
I
I'm
get
so
awakened
tired.
by the pod, dude.
Yeah, dude,
It'll-
it's like drinking an energy drink,
it
dude.
really is.
It's like doing the coca.
It's like doing la cocaína.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Hispanic people in Miami.
Oh yeah, that's what
Just a
Miami's
fair
known for.
warning.
Just a fair warning. They did all fit right in.
No, it was great. I love the
Was it Latin night? Was it
Hispanola.
Latin music and
I
stuff?
love the Latinas.
Yeah.
I love the Latinos, the Cubanos, the Puerto Ricans.
Oh yeah, is there anything else about the bachelor
Colombianas.
party you wanted to? Oh, the dude, your friend, like what? He's fucking. He got really drunk and was being a.
Oh,
being
he
a
was
little
so
silly boy.
funny.
Yeah.
He was so funny, dude. Oh my
I
god.
want to hear about it.
So we go to a strip club and then we're leaving and we're in the Uber on the way home from the strip club, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he's hammered. And he gets into the Uber driver or into the Uber car, into the Uber.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
the Uber driver's like,
And the Uber driver's like, no, the seat was all the way up because we had to get in the back, and he just sat and didn't move it. He didn't adjust it at all.
Mhm.
So he was just like perched up in the front like this, and he looks at the Uber driver. He's hammered. And he goes, "Is this nice? I like to sit like this." he's like, "Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun?" The Uber driver didn't say anything.
He's like, ooh, yeah. He's like, CC.
No, it was like a young black dude.
Oh, okay.
He was he was having a blast with us.
Yeah, I
honestly.
bet he picked up like a bunch of drunk girls and like drove them to the destination. They're like, "Oh my god, like what do you do? Like what do you do? You like this?"
It's probably so annoying. But yeah, and then he was telling strippers because they always ask you what you do for work. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
You try to make small talk with you, and you're like, get scram.
Yeah. I mean, is it awkward small talk or is it? Like,
yeah, I mean it's just weird. They just want your money. There's no real whatever.
But is it they're coming across like they do care, or is it more?
They're
just
pretending they're like the most hyper flirtatious you can be.
Yeah,
you know, they're
yeah.
like, oh my god, like it's like annoying.
Yeah.
And
I've never been.
They will always ask you what you do for work. Like it's like a easy small talk, whatever. And he's like, I'm a mathematician, which I thought was very funny. And he was telling me, he's like, dude, I've been trying to see how long I can talk about numbers with the strippers.
Like 2 + 2?
Yeah,
5.
If you think about it for long enough, he's like, I just love equations. And he was like, what's your favorite equation?
It'd be funny. I'm thinking about the things that'd be funniest to say to a stripper.
Yeah,
like,
what
it's
you
like,
do?
what do you do for work? I'm a scientist.
I'm a paleogifogrist. I'm a garfineologist. I study garfineology.
I love doctors.
And then he was in the Uber. The other thing that I thought was very funny that he kept doing is like he told the same thing like 3 times, where he'd go, dude, the fucking stripper, she told me that she thought I was cute. And she wasn't just saying that because she was working.
Full genuine?
Yeah,
like,
no, he was doing it tongue-in-cheek.
Okay, I would love it if he actually thought that.
That'd be so sick if he actually thought it. He's like, even if she wasn't working. He's like looking at the Uber driver. Even if she wasn't working. And I'm like, dude, she likes you. We got to go back in there.
Yeah,
he's like, oh, did I fuck up? and then he goes,
he's like, dude, I think she has a crush on me.
yeah, dude, he literally says that and then goes, he's like, okay, I think we might have to turn around. No, we're in the Uber, and I'm like, yeah, dude, we should turn around. And then he goes, all right, we might turn around, but it's up to the Uber driver. He's like, Uber driver, did she really like me? And he goes, yeah, man. He's like, all right, fucking turn around. and then like 2-3 minutes, we'd be talking about something else, and you go, even if I wasn't working, you guys. That's what she said. Yeah. Even if she wasn't working.
He's trying to find her Instagram.
Yeah, I told him, like, dude, you got to look up Facebook. Yeah. Just look up Cinnamon Miami and see if you can find her on Facebook.
Yeah, look her up on LinkedIn.
So, yeah, the Uber driver had a great time.
I mean, I've never been to a strip club. I don't know. Is it good vibes or is it bad?
No.
Vibes? I mean, I have friends who love it and they like say it's the greatest thing ever. But who those people are, I'm like, I don't know if that's I don't know if that means I would like it at all. I don't think.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't like it. It's just like it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I heard
they're very
expensive.
Aggressive, and it's just like.
Yeah, I just want to talk about.
I have a
life,
beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah.
And
I
I did not like it, so it was whack. But. I had a great weekend in Miami. I was just there for my dog.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for my dog.
I'm glad he had a good time.
Yeah, a great
When's
time,
he getting married? Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel like if anybody was going to do it would be him.
Get married?
As in, yeah, like whoever I would picture that being like a good, he's like a man. He's
what?
Like,
yeah. I mean, he's 30 years old.
Well, I know 30-year-olds.
Yeah, who are children.
I can't even see them being in a relationship.
Yeah. If you get married, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you get married. Yeah. What, who do you think would be your best man?
I mean, obviously, by asking that, I would say you.
Really?
Obviously. Yeah, dude. Well, number one, you would kill on the speech.
Shut up, dude. You're just saying that, bro.
You knew this would happen.
I thought it'd be someone else.
I bet you're fucking best man. I don't know. I mean, you can have multiple. It's usually the weddings I've been to. It's like multiple best men, right?
What the hell? No, you have groomsmen and then you have the best man.
I don't know.
Groomsmen are like runner-up best men.
Well, I don't know. Maybe my brother would be insulted if he was the best man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess my brother or whatever. But you're my fucking dog. I want you to give the speech. No, yeah.
No, I don't care if I'm your
wasn't
best man or
considering-
not, but that was very cute. So far, you're my best man, but
Yeah, who knows where we'll be
who
when
knows who will be my best man?
when we finally ever falling out.
It's gonna be Hunter.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Dude,
number
we
one
should go
supporter
to-
of the podcast.
Dude, we should go to fucking Hunter's wedding
I saw he's
and give
getting
a
married.
best man speech.
Congratulations, Hunter.
Dude, Hunter, I feel like where we're at right now, dude, Hunter would love us at his wedding.
Yeah, dude, we just do a speech and we're like, "Oh, I'm gay."
Yeah, Hunter's my fucking dog, dude. I love when he
Hunter's
comments.
family's there just trying to have a nice time, and we're like, "Oh, I sucked Joe's cock."
Farting into the microphone. Yeah.
And
No,
we had
I
another
feel like
dude.
I'd kill the speech.
We had competition
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, yeah.
because another dude named Dominic,
Mm-hmm.
right? He DM'd me on Instagram. And it was when we were like, "Oh, say banana," and the thing if you actually watch 40 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah.
And he DM'd me banana. And then I'm like, "Oh, what's your Venmo?" And he's like, "Dude, have a beer with me." I'm like, "Okay, where are you?"
Mhm.
Thinking like he's going to be in Rochester. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, if I have ever a gig in Rochester, come through. I'm drinking a beer with you, dude." And then he's like, "Poland."
Oh, dude, Poland trip.
And then I'm like, "Where in Poland are you from?" And it's a word that there's no way I could say
Dude,
it.
we got Polish fans.
Yeah, we got a freaking Polish fan, and then he's fucking shredded.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Hunter's a really nice guy.
But he doesn't have a six pack.
Is he shredded?
He's got a beautiful black queen.
He does.
Cut this part. Hunter
He is
can't see
marrying
this.
an African American woman. He does have the Polish guy beat in that
Yeah,
regard.
dude. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you're trying to. Would you marry a black woman?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, dude. I love black women.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, we'd get divorced.
I mean, I'm not having kids
Yeah,
with her.
No, that's what I want. I think it would be really funny to have a black son.
It'd be very funny to have a black ex-wife.
Like Matt McCusker. Dude, my buddy Tyler, my dog, dude, I've known him for years, and he's just like this 6'3" shredded black guy.
Yeah.
But he's like one of those sort of like anime, but he's fucking
Yeah.
nerding out too. I just love his personality. I want to have sex with him.
Yeah.
But the last time I saw him, I was like, if it doesn't work out with me, my frozen sperm, and like let's say someday I need
You want his
a
jizz.
surrogate donor, well, would you? And before I finish, no.
What? He said no?
He's like, Joe, I'm not. You're not having my child.
Why
So,
not?
I don't know, because he's fucking. He loves being silly. I'm sure if it came down to it, I just would love
That
it.
pisses me off, dude.
I would
I'm
love
gonna jack off him in his sleep and get a tube of jizz for
Yeah,
you.
it'll be me and you wearing like ski masks.
But it's my jizz.
Yeah.
Secretly, it's my jizz.
I think I
You
would
just
know,
suck him
yeah.
off in ski masks.
Well, because I would love it if I had a kid that just looked exactly like him, like way taller than me, like a black kid.
My beautiful black son.
Yeah, that would be really
That
funny.
sounds like a fucking sitcom, dude.
Beautiful black son.
My
that's
beautiful
what it's
black
called.
son.
Yeah.
He's my beautiful black son.
Yeah.
And we're doing stuff
Yeah.
together.
1.5 minions.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
No, but no, I would. I am looking forward to.
What's
my
the
wedding.
what
I
is the
feel like
race
that's a
you think
gay
you're
thing.
least likely to marry?
Hmm?
What's the race you're least likely to marry?
Indian.
So Asian?
Indian.
Well, that's not a race. That's people from India. That's an ethnicity.
Well,
it's like saying
I
what's
thought
the
that was
least
kinda what you were
likely
asking.
race, and you're like Ethiopia. That's
I
not
thought
a race.
Indian guy. I don't know. I thought that was in. Like, yeah, I guess Asian, but I'm specifically talking about.
South
Like,
Asian.
I would marry a Japanese woman.
But you wouldn't marry an Indian
No,
woman.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm saying.
Wow.
No.
That's
That's
fucked
the least
up, man.
likely. I actually don't like talking about this. No, I just from what I've seen from movies and stuff, it seems like they all fucking have like arranged shit, and their parents would hate me or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess based on.
I'm saying the likelihood.
I mean, if you have an American Indian woman,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not
Yeah,
that
that's
different. You know, they're American.
You're right. What would be your answer?
I don't know, man. What the fuck? That's a fucked
You
up
have
question,
to.
man. That's a messed up question. Anyway.
I should not have answered it.
So I just changed the subject. No, I think just based on my dating history, I would say Asian is the least likely.
Really?
Yeah. Not because I don't particularly like Asians, but I just think it's unlikely. I don't know why.
Yeah, you like girls who look just like you.
Okay.
Who have orange hair and a beard.
I've dated one orange-haired girl.
Yeah, dude.
Actually, I've dated 2. I went on like 10 dates in freshman year of college with a ginger.
Yeah.
Not even 10 dates, maybe 5 dates.
What about religion?
What religion?
Least likely, yeah.
Muslim.
I thought it'd be Jew.
No, Jews are up there. Jews like high likelihood.
That's true based on your history, yeah. But
I'm just saying Jew. I mean, it's probably a Christian,
mhm.
probably a Christian God-fearing woman.
Yeah. And you don't have sex until you're married.
Absolutely, absolutely not.
Are you looking forward to your wedding?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm not.
You never
looking
think
forward to
about it, and you're like, what a sweet day.
Actually, yeah, I like the idea of just like, you look at the woman and you're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I want that feeling of like, isn't this a beautiful ritual?
That'd be lit, dude.
That'd be
Just
pretty
like you're
lit.
in love and you're like, God, I can't wait to divorce you.
No.
No, yeah. Well, I even think sometimes I hear like a really sweet song and I go, I'm going to suggest it as our song. My future
I've thought
mystery
about that
woman.
because I was watching this cringe ass wedding video, and then there was some like hokey country song as like the sweet song, the sweet wedding song. And I was like, what would my wedding song?
Yeah.
What's mine gonna be?
Well, I'm sure, yeah, with the weddings you've been to or whatever, like Mark's or whatever, you see like how
Mhm.
sweet the whole thing is and how.
Well, they had a Catholic wedding.
Really?
They were Catholic.
Interesting.
Dude, it was at a cathedral. It was like the sanctimony of Christ.
Well, I've gone to those Catholic ceremony
is
weddings, but then you
Jesus
party
Christ
after.
of Jesus.
Yeah, that shit's lame. But you have the party after, right?
Yeah, and then the
Nice.
party was just like good food and like dancing.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
like a
guess.
couple brews.
Yeah, it does sound like kind of, I guess, a lame ceremony.
I mean, the ceremony itself, the like ritual itself, is like Kamarihanacha, poopy poopy poop,
Poop in my butthole.
diarrhea.
I love to eat poop and shit it out my asshole.
Suck on my, and I sucked on his farts, and the farts were yummy.
You may now kiss the bride.
Yeah, that's a typical Catholic wedding.
Yeah.
That's how it goes generally. But yeah, it was just whatever, dude. It was very Catholic. The ceremony after was pretty chill. It was very strange though because Mark invites me. He invites Chris Renoir. He invites Sean Philippe. Sean brings his girlfriend and our other friend Jeff.
Yeah.
And all of those people are black.
Yeah.
And the table was all of us and me. And they were
Is
like,
there a funny picture?
yeah. And they're the only black people at the wedding. So
It was fully segregated. You
Yeah.
probably felt way cool.
I mean, dude, I always feel sauced out with the fucking
I bet that was the
African
most
Americans.
fun table. I bet everybody was looking over there like, how do I...
They were like, quiet down. They're like, stop with the tomfoolery and the ruckus.
Who invited the black people?
Who invited the stinky wide nose mother?
Who invited those minions?
I didn't think there'd be any minions at this wedding.
Everyone, make sure you secure your belongings. Do not let them come near you.
I noticed a different kind of smell. Dude, yeah, mad racist Catholics, bro. That shit was whack as hell.
Yeah, I hate racism.
I hate racism, dude. Absolutely, bro.
Can't stand it.
If you racist watching this,
Man, fuck you.
fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Dead ass, bro.
I'll fucking kill you, dude.
Bro, I will shoot you in the fucking face.
Donald Evans was going on like somebody in the crowd made some like I'm actually anti-Semitic or I don't know if they were joking or not. He looked like just some nerd who like couldn't read the room.
Yeah.
But then Donald was going on like a rant about like sort of like it was working, It was like he was just making fun of being racist and how like awful racism is.
Yeah.
And then at the end he said it's like you can go to hell where all the other white people are or something like that. And it was like a funny bit, but I laughed really hard because I thought he said you can go to heaven where there's only white people. Like I thought he changed the whole thing. And then I realized what he said after and I'm like,
that's not as funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be very funny if we go to heaven.
Yeah.
Well, 3/4 of you goes to heaven. And it's all white people.
Yeah, and we're like, thank God.
Literally, thank God. God, Thank you. You know, people. You ever hear people say like, "Oh, like I think whatever you believe, that's what happens."
Mm-hmm.
Like if you
It's a
just,
cute sentiment.
yeah, and yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah. Okay, sure. It still doesn't make any
Can I
sense.
drink some of this?
But they'll be like, "Oh, whatever you believe is what happens." So that means like some horrific,
Yeah.
horrible bigot, racist person.
Hitler.
Yeah, Hitler's like, "Look, this is wonderful. There's no Jews, and it's exactly what I pictured. Oh, this is great. Oh my, I'm so happy. Everything I did was right.
It's like it's my birthday.
Yeah, it's like my birthday every day."
God's like, you're welcome, Hitler. Whatever you want.
Hitler, you were such a good boy.
And then
Boy.
it's fucking dumb, bro.
Yeah,
that shit
no.
dumb as hell. Straight up, that shit dumb as hell, bro.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
those Muslims get the virgins
72
or whatever,
virgins.
Yeah.
Like they get that. Like if everything you believed was right, I guess you'd have to truly believe it. You'd
It
have
is
to believe
funny
it
though
in your
that
soul.
if that were the truth, it's like you can choose to believe anything, and that would be your heaven. So people still believe all that fucked up, stupid nonsense.
yeah.
And they're creating like they would be creating that like, where they didn't have to.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Yeah, I'm going to hell. Fuck, because I
Oh,
jerked
yeah,
off or
yeah.
whatever." And it's like you didn't have to.
Yeah, you could have just thought you're actually a good person.
Yeah, you could just blow jobs every day.
Yeah,
and that
dude,
could be,
and that could have been your reality, but
Yeah.
instead you fucking.
You know me, I'm going to hell.
yeah, I jerked
I'm
off.
going to hell.
I had premarital sex with a
Like-
man. God damn it.
What if God didn't want you to have premarital sex, but he didn't care if you were gay?
As in, like,
You can
being
make
gay is whatever, but if you have premarital gay sex,
yeah, then
That's
it's
bad.
wrong. You think any gay dudes have ever waited for marriage?
yeah, I
There has
guess.
to be one gay dude.
I think there's a lot of like gay
It's like,
Christians, which is a bit
I
strange.
just want to get to heaven.
Yeah.
Well, the Bible says.
Dude, there's a lot of gay Christians, and that's you kind of go interesting, but
Yeah.
isn't that? And they're like, hey man, that's I have complicated belief systems, so
Yeah,
that's kind of cool,
I
But,
guess, dude. I don't know. I think all Christians are gay.
So do you ever think about? I used to think about it a lot, and I
Gay
don't,
sex, having gay sex with men. I'm sure you did used to think about it a lot.
I used
What?
to think about it.
What, 10 minutes ago you thought about it a lot?
No. I thought about it. Never, because you're gay.
All right, what were you saying? What was your point? Go ahead.
Nothing.
No, go ahead.
I feel
No, I'm
like you're
listening. I'm
belittling
listening.
me.
No,
when-
I'm not. I'm listening.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I feel like I used to. Christoph, wake up!
Oh, I just had a terrible dream that you were saying something boring.
Never mind.
It was real quiet.
Did you just shit your pants in the podcast?
I wish I shit my pants on the podcast, dude. If I shit my pants on the podcast, it would be the best podcast that's ever been
You're
made.
going crazy right now, dude.
I'm a little
You're
like
feeling so silly.
I'm a little sleepy, and I
Yeah.
think that's part of it.
I was gonna ask you, what do you think happens when you die?
I think what happens when you die is
I
different.
have sex with a bunch of women, and when you die, you have sex with a bunch of men.
No.
Mm-hmm. 72
Would you let me
men.
finish?
Go
I was
ahead.
going to say what happens when you die.
Go ahead.
When you die, you're going to go to HE double hockey sticks.
Where there's a lot of hot girls that I have sex with.
No, exactly. And you're going to go, that's going to be torture for you because there's not going to be a single man in there.
I'm down, yeah. And then heaven for you is just gay men.
No.
Heaven for you is like
No.
6 dudes. All
This is
different
what's going to happen.
races,
I'm going to go.
6-pack.
Shut up.
Dominic's
Shut
up there
the
with
fuck
you
up.
sucking your cock.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
here's what's going to
That's heaven, dude.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go to heaven.
Mm,
And I'm going to be surrounded by hot guys.
yeah.
And you're going to go to hell. And you're going to be surrounded by hot girls.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to get to have all the boy pussy I want.
That's fine.
And you're going to look up from hell and go, I wish it was me.
No.
I would trade places.
I would be totally fine.
And you'd be like, oh no, there's
I'd be like,
tits.
man, actually, it's weird that hell is like this because it's so great. I love it. And
And then
it's
the devil's
weird
going to be
that-
like,
You don't have to lie anymore. We know you're gay.
no. No. I would-
what if the devil just really thought you were gay? But you
it
weren't.
was- yeah.
He's like, this will be torture for him.
Oh no!
Oh no,
I'm getting my dick
Satan!
sucked.
Oh, Satan again. What if Satan was a lady?
Well, in the Sandman show, it's gonna be Gwendolyn Christie or whatever.
Who the heck is Gwendolyn Christie?
It's the chick from. Well, actually, I think that's her name. Is the chick from Game of Thrones, like the tall, like fucking warrior woman. She's playing Satan.
Oh,
Which is strange because in the comics, Satan is kind of just like this, like sexy, like kind of.
it's like a woman.
It's like a dude, but like a really hot dude,
Okay.
and he's all fucking sexed out. And
Yeah.
in the new one, he's just like this kind of like man-looking chick.
Yeah, she's like 6'5".
That's what the casting with that whole show though. It's just like, all right, what if this character was black and this character was
I
also
like
black?
the idea of like taking the same characters and then just fucking like mad-libbing what they are. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of fun.
It is.
If it's genuinely across the board weird and it's like fuck it, dude. Hermione is a Chinese guy. Ron has no legs, and not even in a woke, stupid way. Just in a like fuck it.
Yeah, no.
Harry
I guess,
Potter is literally a lizard.
I mean, that's a little bit of it.
There are no rules.
Yeah, yeah. No, but in Sandman, it's like it's gothic. It's like it's
Screwdriver. I found a screwdriver on the table.
Good job, man.
All right, sorry. What were you saying?
Nothing. Ow, dude, that
Got your
fucking
ass,
hurt.
bitch.
That hurt me.
Sorry.
Why would you do that? That's just funny. I mean, what do you want? What do you?
What were you
do you
saying?
want to have a conversation?
No, I don't.
Or do you? We just
I'm
pick up things around the.
I'm just trying to have
You
an.
check-
Whoa! What the
check
heck
this
is
out?
that? That's like
Check this
heavy and
out.
big. I threw a
It's the
little
it's the shocker.
screwdriver at
I
you.
was gonna throw it at you. I'm not a meanie.
You're a weenie.
That was good.
Thanks, dude.
How much fucking time have we done?
I don't know. Let's see. Where are we at? We're at 45.
No,
We could cut it soon.
No.
I do have to pee, kind of.
Huh?
I do have to pee a little
You can
bit.
go and come back.
It's okay. I'll wait for the end.
You just piss in my mouth. That's our
Yeah,
next.
that's our next sketch.
Yeah.
It's our next hilarious
Dude,
sketch.
yeah, we should open every episode with a sketch
Yeah.
and a movie pitch.
Oh, I was thinking of a movie pitch.
Let's hear it.
I didn't think of one. I was just gonna try to make one up.
You're in a silly, goofy mood, dude.
Okay. Name a genre.
Let's go like I'm trying to think of one with like a very tropey. All right, let's go superhero.
Superhero.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're casting it.
Yeah. It's
So,
me and you.
I'm the.
Are we a super team?
Yeah.
Is it a romance superhero movie?
No, we're a super team, you and me.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're gay?
What?
We're homos? We're homosexuals?
No, we're not.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure.
So I'm the main superhero. You're my sidekick,
Mm-hmm.
and my superpower is that I can read people's minds, and I can make things move with my mind.
Yeah, and you're really good at gay sex.
No,
Yeah.
no, that is not it.
Okay.
You're actually really good at gay sex. That's why you're the sidekick. My powers are like more obvious.
I'm not the sidekick, bitch.
You are the sidekick.
I thought we were a superhero team.
Yeah,
That's
a team. I'm the leader, and you're the
Batman
sidekick.
and Robin aren't a super team.
Yes, they
It's just
are.
him and his
Yes,
fucking
they
gay
are. You
son.
dumbass bitch.
No, they're not. It's not a team in the way that like the Fantastic Four is a team or whatever. It's a guy
Oh
and
my
a sidekick.
god, dude! A superhero and a sidekick. That's a team.
You're getting mad at me 'cause-
You're getting all semantic. You didn't even let me finish the pitch.
Go ahead.
All right, so here's the powers. Right? I can read minds, and I can move things with my mind. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's the evil villain, and his name is Cleaverdorf.
Yeah.
and he
Cleaverdorf is a good name.
Cleaverdorf, and both his hands are cleavers.
For a villain.
And they
That's a scary villain.
yeah, and they spin around, and he's like, "I'm the Cleaverdorf."
Is he scary? Like, is he a serial killer?
Yeah, but his main goal is to give everyone cleavers for hands. He wants
Mhm.
to chop off everyone's
Because
hands.
he thinks they're like the master race.
Yeah, well, when he was a little kid, his dad was a butcher, and then he cut off his son's hands and gave him cleavers when he went crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and then wants revenge on the world,
for
So he's like, I'm insecure,
yeah.
so I want everybody else to be like me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of villains.
And a lot
of
his,
villains in real life.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. And his monologues are like, "You want to know how I got these cleavers?" and
then, why so cleavery?
yeah, exactly. And this has not been done before.
Yeah.
And so he wants to do that, and then he has a bunch of minions, and they look like actual minions.
I was just going to say.
They just look like minions from the Minions movies.
Cleaver.
They're like Cleaver, go
They're like Porky Cleaver.
They're like Banana Cleaver. And then, so he's gonna take over the world, and I have to stop him.
We have to stop him.
And we have to. And your superpower is not being good at gay sex.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can make gadgets and gazmos.
That's not a superpower. I can already do that.
You can't make gadgets and
Give
gizmos.
me some fucking material. I can make a gadget right now.
And the screwdriver.
Look. All right, so it's a hand that helps you screw in stuff. You hold it.
Just fell on the ground.
All right,
idiot.
so I do need a superpower.
Yeah, so your superpower is that you make gadgets and gizmos. You're basically like Baby Batman.
All right, cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then, so Cleaverdorf is about to take over New York City. Where
I like to imagine also it's all these horrifying scenes of him cutting off people's hands, and, like, gluing cleavers on.
Yeah.
In the background, every now and then it'll cut to like minions fucking something up.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "You were supposed to put cleavers on their hands." And it's like, it's like stuffed animals.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Otto, I'm mad at you.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
But then we have a big fight in
Me and you. What are we fighting about?
No, not you and me.
Oh.
Me and you, me.
There has to be the point in the movie where we have some kind of big disagreement about how things are going, or like I feel like I would be like a Raphael type where I don't want to listen to you, and
you go off on your own.
I get into trouble.
You go off on your own to go hunt Cleaverdorf because
you're like,
I'm
Joe, you're not ready.
And I'm like, I'm being too conservative.
Yeah, I'm like hitting walls and shit. It's like, we know where he is. What the fuck? And you're like, it's a trap, Joe.
It's a trap, Joe. We need to prepare.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Like, but they have my girlfriend. I have a girlfriend in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Joe, no, they don't. You don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, you have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend, and he's named, and it's me. We're gay. Yeah. We have gay sex.
I'm not gay. That's what I say at that point in the story, but then later at the end, obviously, we become gay.
Yeah, no, I'm not gay. And then I read your mind, and I am gay.
He'll understand someday. and then, I go to fight him. I'm trying to think of like shitty like one-liners in superhero movies.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, there's a point where Cleaverdorf's about to get someone, and you pop in and you hit him with one of your gazmos, like a dart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like a dart or something.
Like a basketball.
Yeah, you just throw a bowling pin at him.
Yeah.
And he's like, ow. And you're like, hey, Cleaver alone. Like that.
You're really cleaving me off.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not even a pun.
Yeah. Shut the cleave up.
Maybe Cleaver.
Let's cleave out of here.
Let's make like an egg and cleave.
Yeah. Man, I really want to cleave your asshole after this.
Wait, you do those or does Cleaverdorf? It would make more sense if
I
he
thought
did
I
all
was
the
the one that said Cleaver alone.
Yeah,
And
but
then
Cleaverdorf maybe does puns most of the movie, but then you hit him with one back after you get him with one of your gadgets.
This is eerily close to Christopher's movie in The Sopranos.
Is it?
Cleaver. Yeah.
Cleaver.
Yeah, that's where Tony really started to hate Christopher.
Because he's like, I want to be in the movies, T.
Well, no, because there was a character in Cleaver that was just like a fat gangster shithead that tried to fuck his
Clearly
girlfriend.
Tony.
Yeah. Tony had no idea.
No, his name's Baloney.
Exactly, yeah. Fucking Carmela was like, his name's Boney Paprano. Of course Christopher fucking hates you. He's like, it's art.
It's art.
Yeah.
I sat on your dog. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then you go off on your own to go fight Cleaver. You hit him with a gadget. You say Cleaver alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a big fight between you and Cleaverdorf. And it's looking close. Like you almost got him. Like you're really close to like doing it on your own and being totally vindicated. And then boom, 80 minions pop out and they grab you and they're like gabagooey, and then they grab you and you're like no,
And then fuck me.
Yeah, they all start having
they
sex
start
with
ripping
you.
off my clothes.
Yeah, they're ripping off your clothes and making out with you, and you're like, oh, stop, no. And then they put you in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they lock you in a dungeon or something. And then Cleverdorf is, like, taunting you in the dungeon. Like, he comes up to you, and he's like,
Joe, you thought you could defeat
When did he get that voice?
that's his voice.
That iconic Cleverdorf voice everybody's going to be doing after this shit.
Cleverdorf.
Every middle schooler saw the movie's going to go to school and be like, I want to have gay sex.
I'm Cleverdorf. And you thought you could fool me, Joe, but you are not strong enough on my minions.
And then,
And I'm like, English, please.
he's right behind me. Isn't?
I'm actually in front of you, dumbass.
And then, so I have to go and save you, but I use my powers of telepathy to communicate with you while you're in prison, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, I realize his weakness is this. What's his weakness? What did you realize?
A gun.
And I'm like, damn it, Joe.
We should have thought of that.
We should have thought of that before. Why didn't you make a fucking gun for one of your gadgets?
Shoot Cleverdorf in the head. We could have saved all those people if we.
It was
just
a
did this
lot of
early.
time
Yeah.
that we wasted.
It's really a metaphor for Uvalde.
For damn, dude.
What the police should have done.
Yeah. And then that's the end of the movie. That's Cleverdorf.
Yeah. And then the end credit scene.
Yeah, the post-credit scene
Yeah.
is me and you just fucking just having gay.
I was going to say that. And I realized every suggestion I've made to this movie is about gay sex.
So I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's solid.
I think if you just give me a genre, I can basically make up any
Yeah.
movie.
Are you proud of that one? You think we could pitch it?
I think it could be better.
Well,
I think the Dick Man was better.
Well, the Dick Man, it came from a genuine place of I just really wanted to
make a Stranger Things movie. You
no,
didn't want
not
to
even
make
a movie. I
want
to solve a mystery with you.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to do it.
Do you still want to solve a mystery with me?
Yeah. I feel like we could. I just want to, I want to come into a movie with problems and then solve them through the movie and like we reach some sort of like, like our adventure.
Yeah.
Like what the adventure was fun, but it was really just to get us to understand each other better and to solve whatever
the real
issue
adventure
was
was
going on in
the friends
our
we
minds.
made along the way.
Yeah, like I just want to have some sort. I want to learn stuff. I want to say funny things as we're finding clues and it would be like Stranger Things too, where we're all just super horny. And it's way less about saving the town and way more about like I just want a girlfriend.
Will they? Won't they?
Yeah.
With me and you, they definitely will.
Yeah, life is so simple in movies,
Yeah.
And in real life, it's so complicated, and what you think is an ending is really just a new beginning.
Yeah.
And it doesn't ever really have these. Like you can go through character arcs and you can do things, but it just keeps going and going.
There's no real closure.
No, well, there is sometimes, but you ever feel like you finished some sort of arc in your life, or like you really figured something out, or made some kind of big realization, and it sort of feels like a movie. I mean, that's where movies get that shit. Is real life,
course.
Is like you do that shit a million times throughout your life, and yet when you then you wake up the next day and you fucking brush your teeth and you go to work and time just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
And you never really figure anything out, Things that you're worried about now might just be replaced later by
other things to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And so that's why we should fight the Dick Man. So
what was I talking to my therapist today about? Or what you're talking about reminded me of it. We got really weird and abstract today in therapy. It was actually pretty cool.
I want to hear about it. See, this is the stuff. This is that good shit. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah. So we talked about like just like my insecurity in general, And I was talking about how like sometimes I'll catch myself like just making up details of like a story, like changing
something that happened to you.
Yeah, just change something to make it sound a little better. I'm trying to think of like a specific example, but
Well,
like
as in
I was
when
gonna
you're
call my dad.
When you're explaining something you did, you like leave out the parts where you were like shitty or like that people would be against you.
where I'm worried about what their reaction might be, or I worry that the story isn't good enough to merit telling. So rather than, and then he took a shit on the street is what I'll say, but really he shit his pants and that's not his interest. I don't know. I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah.
The concrete example I can think of is pretty boring, but I was gonna call my dad, and I was thinking about calling my dad, and I was like thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell him that I got a new battery for my car and I got the more expensive one because it had a 3-year warranty.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized, well, if I say that, I'm leaving out the part where the less expensive one only had a 2-year warranty. But it sounds better if I bought something more expensive and had a warranty.
Yeah.
Well,
you like construct this kind of story in order to get the reaction that you want?
Yeah, well, to avoid reactions I don't want.
Yes.
More than get one I want. Necessarily.
I would definitely worry about that.
Yeah.
With regards to like for instance, like the thing that I've been insecure about is I've been just talking nonstop about it, you know, and like telling the whole story.
Yeah.
And I really worry about, because a lot of people with what I'm not going to go into it on the podcast, but I want to say as much where the listeners would understand what I'm saying is, I was in a situation that was sort of didn't go well for me and that made some people upset. And so when I tell people the story, everybody tells me that I'm in the right. Yeah. And I just want to, I want to make sure I'm telling every fucking detail. Yeah. So I'm not leaving anything out or I'm just constructing the story where people are like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
like, okay, I am right. Did I leave anything out? Like, did I make myself seem better?
Yes, I do this. Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Where I worry that like I'll complain about something and I'm like, am I leaving out something that would have someone react and go, no, you're wrong.
Yeah, because I hate hearing I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't want to hear
And so then the next time I tell the story, I kind of... Well, and also, when something like that happens, when you have to sort of construct a story about something that you did, you always... You want the story to be you're right.
Yes.
You want to
So you have that kind of goal in mind before you even start speaking.
Yeah.
So you have to like be mindful of that before you...
Yeah.
If your goal is truth...
It's a shame though when there's so much of me that when something negative happens or I'm mad about something or like an argument took place between me and somebody else. Yeah. It's so hard to accept I was wrong here and let's move on. There was like what my roommate said to me is like, Joe, you made a mistake and life goes on. Right. Exactly. And it's so hard to hear that, it is. Or not even hear it, but to like it doesn't make it any better. You know what I mean? It's like no. It's like, it's true. Life goes on. People make mistakes. Yes. But the only thing that really can separate you from a situation or that can make you feel better about something is time. Yeah. And behaving differently. Yeah. No, certainly. Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to learn from it. But as far as those negative feelings, right. For those to go away, for whether it be like a breakup or an argument, you're really mad at your fucking roommate or something like that. It all literally it's like, man, I really wish I could just skip forward to when I'm not worried about this
until I'm not worried, until I'm not angry, until I'm not depressed. Yeah. Yeah. No, of course.
Do you find that if you're in a real negative headspace, this frustration of like, God, I wish I could just go forward because I know it's going to end. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and it's helped me a lot to know that thing, it's the cliche of this too shall pass or whatever. Yeah. Because I wake up in the morning, like probably 3 or 4 mornings out of the week. I'm like, I just wake up.
Really?
Yeah, I just wake up anxious.
Yeah, and it's the feeling, are there
completely
thoughts associated with it, or is it just
almost
the feeling
completely physiological?
I definitely have that, and that's why I should stop drinking energy drinks because I will be fine and then drink an energy drink and just be nervous for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Shit sucks.
Yeah, fuck that.
Or even the thoughts. I have thoughts associated with it most of the time.
Yeah.
Is like a train will get going and then all of a sudden
sometimes a train gets going, but what normally happens is like I wake up all freaked out and I'm like, what am I even, and I can't really put anything on it, and then as soon as I come out of this morning fog, like give me 30-40 minutes to like actually be awake and alive, then it usually goes away.
Yeah, I've seen you in the morning. It's funny.
Dude, I'm a fucking weirdo in the morning, dude. I'm like a shithead in the morning. I suck in the morning. You know what's, when I wake up with skate, it's a lot better.
Beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
When I wake up with my fucking GF, dude. And also, like, we have, like, almost, like, a little morning routine because I sleep over there, like, usually on weekdays because I'll have shows or whatever, I'm more likely to be out of town on weekends. So, rarely do we wake up and it's like we wake up at 8-ish. Mm-hmm. She has work. She makes me coffee, dude.
Beautiful.
I get dressed, whatever. I'll help her with some bullshit if sometimes. Usually she's very independent. She's off doing her own thing, but we have this sweet little morning time.
Watch her put on her makeup or whatever.
Yeah, all that kind of shit, dude.
Yeah.
And then we go our separate ways. I give her a smooch at her car.
Mm-hmm. And the anxiety usually isn't there for that.
It's not as bad.
You think mainly you might be because of this sort of like not performance, but like there's somebody else here.
Outward focus.
I have to be considerate of that as opposed to when you wake up by yourself. You don't really have to.
100%.
Yeah.
It's outwardly focusing. I think I'm like, what's Skate up to? Hello, hi.
Yeah. Which
good
maybe
morning.
that's good for you to.
It's also like serotonin just to go good morning. You know, like to say that to someone in the morning is like.
Yeah, I bet maybe if you have a little kid too.
Yeah.
Focused on that.
Right.
On there. Yeah, I think with you, you've maybe have the tendency to do this, or at least when we've talked about anxiety and stuff in the past, is like you have this anxious feeling, and then whatever you can like come up with
a
something.
Sign. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just come up with something out of nowhere to sort of like explain it.
Yeah. Maybe it's this.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's that fucking poop I took the other day or whatever.
Dude, yeah.
And it's most of the time it's I have to go. You're feeling anxious. Maybe it doesn't have to do with that, and it's just a feeling. But it's hard to make that go away. I mean, it being physiological is way worse because you can't just kind of like you can't rationalize it. Because there's anxiety I have that is very mental.
Yeah.
Where I can rationalize it and then understand why I shouldn't be anxious and kind of talk myself down.
Right.
But if it's physiological, it's like I just have to wait for this to be over.
Yeah, but I can rationalize it being physiological too. I can just go, it's just my body.
And
like sometimes it's
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's just my body. There's nothing, and then I try to do the mindful thing of like where you see your vision as sort of like a flat surface, or like you just feel your body, feel yourself sitting, you feel gravity pulling you down, and then that helps.
Yeah. No, I mean it's been a while. I've been hella anxious recently, but it's like, most of the time I feel fine. I mean, I think I have a very regular sort of like
level of anxiety.
Ups and downs,
yeah.
Where sometimes I just feel really good and sometimes I feel like not so great, and that's just the way.
No,
life
I don't
is.
see you as a particularly neurotic person.
No, I mean I definitely have the tendency to overthink, but I think I know more than anybody else.
Yeah, I don't think it's like.
I think it's like a healthy level or whatever.
I don't think you'd like if you went to a psychiatrist, they'd be like, "Yeah, you have blah blah blah."
No.
Like I don't think they would.
I mean, I think you've gotten hella better to start taking meds.
Thanks, man.
But probably also that's just other things lining up in your life. Oh, thanks.
And what was I gonna say? Oh, so I was talking to my therapist, and he was telling me like you have a tendency to believe that people like think negatively about you, and then you're kind of always trying to like correct it. Like and that's why you change details in a story, or that's why you think you have to be funny. That's why you think you have to be a certain level of attractiveness to your girlfriend, or a certain level of like I was talking about like not enjoying the strip club, and he was like, and I told him I felt like I was going to disappoint my friends or something if I didn't enjoy it, and he's like, all those things are just like assuming people thinking negatively about you.
Yeah, or just thinking about you in general.
Yeah, true.
Because it's like I feel like a narcissist in just how
little you actually think about other people.
Not even, I mean, like I'll definitely think about other people, but in terms of how much I assume they're thinking about me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there was yesterday fucking because I stopped wearing my retainer for like a week, and then if I put it back, it'll at least be a little bit better.
Yeah.
But there was like yesterday where like I saw myself in a picture, like I saw myself in the mirror or something, and just like it was way more crowded than usual.
Yeah.
And all I could think about was my fucking teeth.
Yeah.
And all I could think about was like how everybody's looking at my teeth.
Yeah.
And how like, but the truth is, I really had to convince myself like nobody cares.
No.
And even if they notice, they don't care.
I've never noticed your teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
Or like well, that's the thing is I have an anxiety, and then I'll in movies or whatever, I'm like Ethan Hawke, kind of messed up. I'm like, so bad. Or like Will Ferrell, or like if I have something I'm worried about, I'm just paying attention to everybody else. Yeah,
you're looking at everyone else's thing.
But it's like, nobody it's like who?
No one cares.
Yeah, I'm building this list of people to make myself feel better. That's like, or like it made me think of my mom. Yeah. Where she will, my dad will take a picture of her, send it to like a bunch of fucking family members or whatever, because he likes doing that.
That's cute.
But then my mom will see the picture and get like mad at him.
Yeah.
Because she's like, sees like I have a dimple in my leg or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Mom, you sound like an insane person.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that.
No one
you
cares.
look fine. And I'm like, that's me with my fucking teeth.
Yeah.
It's like you just assume that everybody's thinking about you.
It's the same thing.
But do you? I mean, you're in your case. It's like, do you have some like expectation that you're trying to hold yourself up to, or something of like what they should be thinking about you?
Well, no, I think what it is like for some reason, my therapist does not really get much into origins
Or just how to fix it.
narrative or what's the word, psychoanalytic type thought. But I see where psychoanalytics would begin sometimes when I speak to him. Because today he was like, you have an assumption. He's like, people have these complexes where, they assume people are thinking negatively about them,
Yeah.
and it originated somewhere in your childhood for some reason. Like I'm not going to pretend to tell you why, or I'll tell him these dreams. I'm like, what did this mean? And he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you feel? That's all I'm really concerned about is like, did you have an anxious dream? Did you have were you angry in the dream? Like, that's what matters. It doesn't matter that your mom turned into a fish. Like, I don't know what that fucking
It's not
means.
symbolism. It's more
He's
about...
like, I'm not going to pretend to dissect the symbolism. I'm just going to be like, you're anxious. Let's deal with your anxiety. But for whatever reason, I have some complex where I think people don't like me, or they don't want to hang out with me, or I just have this assumption, and I'm working, and sometimes I behave to correct that, and it's self-consciousness, it's insecurity, it's
Well, it's funny. I never have gotten those hints, or at least it's like definitely you've been a lot more confident recently that I've noticed.
Yeah, I've gotten more confident as I've
recently
aged.
isn't like even just the past like 4 months or whatever, like 2
really?
months or all that. But
the meds are helping.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a change that happened with them, because you used to be, I feel like, a lot more outwardly anxious and like.
Yeah, I used to call you and be like,
help
"Oh my
about
god, I'm gonna die."
Yeah, and I was like,
"Oh my god,
Christoph,
I'm gay. I
you
think
was
I'm
smart,
gay."
you was talented,
You was special.
important. Yeah,
You was important.
But yeah, it's like I never saw you as someone who really cares that much what people think, or at least has the confidence to know. I mean, like when you say like, do you get those thoughts of like, oh, this person doesn't like me, or this person doesn't want to hang out with me?
Like new people.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I get that even with old friends.
Oh yeah,
I will leave a conversation with my best friends and think like I was so annoying.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah.
I've had that with my freaking little fucking shoddy.
Yeah.
That's like the worst.
It's like, oh fuck that thing I said, or like
I'm
that.
like, oh god, she's not gonna be attracted to me anymore because I
that
was
shit's hella gay.
nervous at the blah blah blah, and I looked like an idiot. And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was one thing that was comfortable when I was in like my longest relationship, is just that
Yeah.
it's like the comfort of understanding exactly how somebody feels about you and not having to guess.
Just when you used to, lay down on his chest and feel
the rise and fall
of
of
his
his
flat-
lungs. Yeah.
muscular pecs.
yeah, that was the best, dude. I loved it. And I would kiss his nipple and
You'd suck on it. And
two. Yeah.
you'd be like, I want to floss with your chest hair. And he'd be like, Joe, I'm your dad. No, but real talk though, for real talk, it does help having a little shoddy
Yeah.
who says, no, stop thinking that way, you goofball.
Mm-hmm. But then, well, it's like I'll be afraid of other people's opinions,
Yeah.
their thoughts. It's like, or like, because we're so stuck being I only have my thoughts. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm so I spend so much time trying to predict the thoughts of others,
Yes.
or to guess what their experience was
Exactly.
of a certain conversation or a certain moment or whatever.
Yeah.
And again, normally it's a lot of like they're probably just thinking about themselves. I mean, it's like there's nothing I could say is gonna fucking make them hate me or whatever. Like change anything. But then, so on one end I'm like, it can hurt the people whether or not they like me or not.
Yeah.
But on the other end, I'm way crazier if I'm alone. If it's just me and my thoughts, I would much prefer being around other people than being by myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not all the time.
No, I mean, I like a good day by myself, but if there's a couple days by myself,
Yeah.
I go
No.
crazy.
I mean, I'm talking hours.
No, I mean, I
A
don't
few
get
hours by
depressed if I'm playing video games for a couple hours.
No.
But definitely my method is not to stew on something by myself. If
Oh.
something's bothering
Oh,
me,
yeah.
I will tell everyone I
Yeah.
fucking know.
I'll start talking to the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I just need to
I
hear
just need
myself
people's
talk.
perspective. It's so hard to only have my own perspective
Yeah,
on a thought or a situation or anything that's bothering me.
yeah,
It's so much better just to have somebody hear it and either be like, "You're fine." Who cares? You're fine. And then I go, "Okay, I'm fine." And that's way better than just sitting on something and I it drives me nuts, dude.
yeah. So sometimes you just need that either validation or clarification or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, even like with you, what fucking talking about
Yeah.
any anxious thought or whatever, like, dude, having fucking people to talk to,
Yeah,
the best.
it's great.
Well, you know what I was thinking today is how much of my life is like I just rely on other people and my friends for everything.
Yeah,
I mean, every aspect I was breaking down of like, and this is healthy to a certain degree, but I'm like, I have no idea what I'd do without my friends.
yeah.
On a practical level, on like,
You'd be okay.
I'm moving out. I've put zero thought into it. Like, we're moving into this new place. My roommates have fucking figured everything out.
Yeah.
They're like talking about the electricity and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not even like, I'm just gonna let them handle it. And then eventually I'll just have a new place.
Yes.
Same thing with you with all these shows.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, great. I'll be on these shows. Cool.
Yeah.
Or like comedy in general. Like, we're on a Melbourne. Like, yeah, fucking,
Eventually, I've been in that place too. Eventually, you just one by one learn how to do this.
No, I'm convinced too. Yeah, but it's like, one, it's a lot of gratitude, but also me being like, why? It's again, the job I have is because of Bobby. Anything. I mean, it's like I rely on my friends through like every aspect, and just good things happen just because I have these people in my life.
Be mindful of that and pay it forward, and that's how the whole system works.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just
I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Well, then I wonder how I'm scratching their back. I'm like, is it just because I'm silly? Is it just because I'm a silly little goober and and everything works out?
I mean, don't discount the value of a silly little goober.
Yeah.
But also, I'm sure you have pragmatic things you can help with.
No, yeah.
You can give someone a ride. You're gonna drive me to Melbourne.
Yeah, I want
don't
to
feel
be
like
a good
driving.
friend to people.
Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be so
Negative or whatever.
Transactional.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
There's also like just there's a magic. There's just a magic to it.
There's like Robin. There's some aura all around us, dude.
Yeah.
We're exchanging aura.
We're just exchanging auras, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes our auras align.
Yeah. I want to get raked.
Let's get rigged.
I want to get raked. What are we at now?
Oh, probably like an hour 10, I would guess. I can't see the thing. Hour 15. Yeah, let's call it quits, boys.